We live and breathe, and this is what we're so passionate about. Literally, if I had a perfect place to die, I would die on the field. I would be at peace. Literally, I would be at peace, and that's not a lie. Like, it's so much sacrifice that we go through as a team, and just connecting as one and winning ball games. It's nothing like playing the game of football. But again, I'm all about making the game safer. That's all I can say about it.
It's easy to dismiss Adams as an overeager rookie, but another former LSU defensive back and current Jet stood up for his teammate. Morris Claiborne said, "I would die out there on that football field. This is my life. This is what I do. I give it all. I would die out there." Of course, the reason we're talking about this issue is because we know it's a real life and death thing, concussions. You may remember the story of former Steeler Justin Strelzik from the movie Concussion. His wife, Kiana McMahon, reacted to Adams' comments. "I don't even know what to say. This guy Adams doesn't know what's coming down the pipeline. He has no idea what dealing with someone who has CTE is like." And not everyone currently in the NFL agrees with Adams either. Packers tight end Martellus Bennett weighed in his typically candid style. "Look, football is great, but I ain't dying for this." Another word there. LOL. Robin, what's your reaction to Adams? Is this youthful folly, or is this dedication to the game he loves?
Look, it's a complicated issue, of course, right? And while football remains legal and sanctioned, I think if guys are aware of the risks, it is their individual decision to take on said risks. The problem here is, to me, Adams' comments belie a little bit of a lack of awareness. Because concussion, you mentioned, it was even the name of the movie. That's such a buzzword, and it makes it seem like it is this huge one-time blow that is actually causing the long-term ramifications, when it's really more like a series of paper cuts, if you will, to the brain. So you hear that, and I'm sure some fans applaud and some teammates applaud. I just get a little worried that some of these guys aren't actually totally tuned into the research and what it is they are risking with their bodies.
No, I agree with you. I don't think young players think about this. And I think Adams is more the norm than the exception. I don't think 21-year-olds, and when I was 21, I didn't think about the future. I don't think 21-year-olds care about these long-term studies. They're so focused on the task at hand. They're not all first-round picks like Adams who's going to make the team. In fact, I think this narrative that the league is going to run out of talent might be wishful thinking of some media members who don't really want to see the NFL continue for long because they have trouble with the violence. I think there's always going to be talent. So what? A few people here and there and a backup guard for the Ravens retires. There's a lot of players, I think, like Jamal Adams, who are really willing to put it all out there on the line. That doesn't mean that it's not going to have tragic consequences, especially you think of that position, safety. We know several well-known safeties have run into major trouble. It's sad, but I think what Adams is saying is more representative of young football players.
Well, I think it's a dialogue, really.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have what Adams said. We talked to Damon Harrison last week, who said that he's very worried about it. So it's an evolving thing, I think, as we go along here.